Well, Sedan, these games and these wins are at a premium right now. What does it say about this team's ability to find a way to win this one?
I mean, we grind to the end. That was a great ball game. Keeping it together and win as a team.
During that Shelby Miller at bat, you swung through some of those high fastballs early. What adjustment did you make to be able to get to the one you got out of here?
Yeah, I was just trying to be more direct. He got me with 2, so I have to make an adjustment, and I did it right there.
You made some critiques to your approach as the season has gone on. How have you grown as a hitter?
Yeah, I think I'm still learning every day. I think even guys with 10 years in the majors still learn every day. It's the best baseball in the world. So, yeah, I'm going to keep grinding, keep helping my team, and keep learning.
What were you trying to do there with the ghost runner in scoring position in that situation?
Just to find a barrel and make contact to drive the run in. I think that was the only thing in my mind.
Obviously, Tanner Houck not really factoring to the decision, but considering what the starters have done this week, pitching deep into games, how nice is that to see them being able to make that turn?
It's awesome. It's awesome always the starters do good jobs like that. I think being behind those starters is awesome all year. I think it's been great.
All right, Sedan, thanks so much for the time, man. Keep swinging.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, but we did a lot of good things, and then that 8th inning happened. Obviously, in the 9th, they put some good at bats, but give credit to Kenley. He got a big out at the end, with Green, and gave us a chance to put some runs in the 10th. The kid, he wasn't having a good night offensively, and he swung at 2 fastballs. They had a lot of hop, and he sold out to one of them and got it, And then obviously, I think, Jaron hitting the homer gave us real breathing room. So a good one. Just got to be ready for tomorrow. That's it. Where we at.
Rafael also had a big 10th inning home run at Yankee Stadium. So that's like 2 extra inning home runs. You've said many times he likes the big moment. Why do you think he likes the big moment so much?
You got to ask him. I really don't know. I think he's just he's a competitor, and even tonight, when he's not going well, we talk to him, we keep him in the moment, try to help him out, walk him through at bats and all that. He's still learning at the big league level, but he talked about that at bat, and he's like, man, that fastball was great, the first 2, so I needed to try to get it, and he did.
Just after a late night and kind of losing the lead, just the guys having the kind of.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad that you said it, because sometimes we forget that. I'm glad you mentioned it. Sometimes we're like, man, we should have been this and that. But a W is a W. We got here at 2 in, and it was humid, it was hot, it was a tough one, and we gave up the lead twice. We gave up the lead, and in the 9th they had the big rally in the 8th, but we were able to get the W.
Thank you, Tanner.
Excellent. He mixed it up. I think the slider was really good, right? And under control. Yeah, he walked a few guys here and there, right? And they hit by pitch, but he made pitches when he needed it. And that's why I'm very optimistic. I think we're turning the page starter-wise. They're going deep into the games, giving us a chance to win. So if we continue to do that, it should be fun.
On a night like this, how much energy does Jaron give you with those extra base hits?
First pitch of the game, like I've been saying all along, you better show up, get here early, because something good is going to happen. He hits the ball right away, hits a double. Willie had a great game too, got him over, the sac fly, but right now Jaron, he's kind of like, he gets us going, he's fun to watch.
With Slayton getting the final 2 outs of that 8th inning, just how important. He hasn't thrown many. He's pretty much thrown all strikes since he's been back of the 6 hitters he's faced, or the 5 hitters. How important is that you didn't have?
He's huge. We talk about getting healthy, right, and having Chris and Slayton back there in the bullpen. It helps us. It just happened, like today we needed to go to Slayton in that situation, we got to stop the rally right there, and he did an amazing job. Chris threw the ball well, so we're in a better spot bullpen-wise now than where we were 15 days ago.
Scoreless.
Felt good. Struggled last time with command, and felt like I accomplished my goal of getting back in the zone, going right after hitters. Overall stuff was maybe down just a little bit in terms of movement, but go out there and with the best stuff you have that day and compete and, ultimately just help the guys be in the best position to win. And, regardless, like I said, of how you're feeling, you got to go out there and still compete.
Where you guys are in the standings and what you're trying to accomplish, I mean, the starters need to continue what's been going on. And you feel like you've kind of gained a little second wind here maybe lately? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I feel good physically still. It comes down to having good individual days in the weight room and in the training room, and being honest with how the body's feeling. Ultimately, having those good conversations with those people will help get you through this last stretch of the season. So all guns blazing here, keep going and finish strong.
You kind of mentioned how the starters have been doing well this turn in the rotation. How much you guys kind of take it upon yourselves to, as you said, finish strong, especially with under 30 games to go?
Yeah. I mean, I think it really starts with us on how the game starts, and if we're falling behind and walking people, we're not putting the team in the best position to win. So this little stretch of us all kind of clicking together and putting some quality starts together is big. So it's time to step up and keep doing it.
How much did you feel like you were able to get your command back as the game went on?
It's quality conversations in between innings with Bales and Wong, and just working through delivery and timing, and still fought it a little bit, but ultimately, go out there and compete with the best stuff.
I was going to ask one. Sorry.
Didn't mean to dismiss it.
Come on, Jesus. No, Cora said many times that that Rafael thrives in the big moment, wants to. What have you seen in his personality that allows him to do that?
I mean, I think him being calm, cool, and collected the entire time. Even with 2 strikes there, didn't panic late in that time, and made a big league adjustment to get to that fastball up, even though it was about 4 balls up. But ultimately, he's got an incredible talent, quick hands, good vision. So for him to go out there and do that in that big moment again, all kudos to him.
In there, but then you end up there in a big spot.
Oh, just got to stay ready down there. This is a hard game. Some things didn't go our way down there, but we pulled it off. So.
How kind of pleased are you with how well you've been able to pitch since you came back?
Yeah, like I said, I think getting over the hump of the recovery side was the most important thing. I feel like I did enough work to be able to repeat my mechanics and things like that behind the scenes. So, to be honest with you, I'm pretty surprised. I was just luckily that I've been getting in quite a few games here and being able to kind of get back into it quickly.
How big was just Kenley's ability to kind of readjust in mid-inning there? Riley Green's pretty dangerous just to be able to get in there.
I mean, shoot, Kenley's been in that situation a lot of times. You probably won't be his last time in it. So I'm glad I was able to pick the team up there and get in there and get the job done.
Kind of spoke about this before, but how important have making the appearances been to you getting back in sync and everything working in order?
I think it's been really good. Obviously, getting over the recovery side, finally starting to bounce back quicker, and obviously getting out there and getting into games is good for the mentals and mechanics and all that stuff. Tall, lanky, I need to get in sync. So,
you guys had a late night last night. Coming today, it's hot and humid. I mean, kind of a good team win to get this one.
Oh, great team win. Yeah, it was a tough travel night. Got in pretty late. AC had a little show and go. Let the guys get some rest and come in here and just mentally get ready for a ball game. Guys did great. Obviously, the game got tied up. They went right back out there and threw some punches, and glad we pulled it off.
Being a strike thrower yourself, how much you appreciate what Justin Slayton has been able to do, like just coming off the IL. I mean, he's just throwing strikes constantly.
He's been okay. No, he's unbelievable, man. I think just going out there and attacking the zone, I think that's everyone's goal in the bullpen. And obviously, you're going to have good ones, you're going to have bad ones. You just got to keep rolling with the punches.
How energizing is it when you guys go back-to-back like that in extra innings, you and Rafa?
I mean, that guy's been massive for us in situations like that before. I'm pretty sure that's not the only time he's ever done that in extras like that. So, I mean, I was just happy to see him, grind out the game and to be able to, show maturity of grinding the whole game and then to hit a homer like that, that guy's an absolute stud. And I'm so happy that everybody gets to see it on display.
What's that momentum swing like, just to kind of lose the lead in the ninth and then kind of go right back on top?
Hey, man, I feel like we've had a lot of situations like that this year where we, get punched in the mouth and then we punch right back. So I feel like, I've said it before, I mean, it's just something we have in our back pocket that we're able to pull out. And we have such a young group and competitive group. I feel like we never make any situation too big and we're just go out there having fun.
You guys have had a few days in a row here where you've just, gotten dressed and gone out there and played. You haven't had regular BP and everything. And just, what has that done anything for you? Is it just something unusual or?
I mean, for me personally, I never hit BP. I always hit off the machines in the cage and stuff. So now my cage is starting to get a little crowded, so I might have to talk to AC about it. But no, I mean, I think it's just that time of the season. AC, he's such a player manager that he kind of sees our bodies and stuff like that. So he's just giving us a blow. We went out there and did some defensive work today, and we looked pretty good, and we were carried over into the game. So I think he's just seeing how we're reacting and how our bodies are hanging in there right now. So.
It's kind of been a tough stretch physically for everybody, huh? I mean, these last weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it's baseball. We all take our bumps and bruises, but we have such a strong team. I mean, I feel like we're going out there and putting it on display every game. So sometimes it'll take a little bit out of us, but we'll get right back in there.
What makes you guys so good on the road? You guys are just thriving on the road.
I don't know, honestly. I mean, that's a good question. I just feel like, we're just having fun, I mean, it may look like we do good on the road for certain reasons, but I think it's just us playing baseball, It just happens,
You mentioned bumps and bruises. With the volume at which you play, how have you been able to maintain your body to this point?
A lot of sleeping, a lot of naps, and eating as much as I can has been my go-to.